Alright, greetings Earthlings. Just left Grumpy's at Kern Meadows. Grumpy's is a bar, restaurant slash campsite, hiker hangout. We've been there 1.5 days. We've eaten burgers, we've had beers. It's been pretty good. We're rested. Now we're headed out into the Sierra Nevada mountain range, usually known as the most challenging part of the Pacific Crest Trail through hike. At the moment there's myself, Jeremy and Wanderlocks, who's just ahead of me here. Marta and Lara are behind us, about an hour, 2 hours maybe, and that's going to be our party through the Sierra Mountains. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. Going to be a lot of ascent in the first few days. In about 66 miles we're going to be on Mt Whitney. We're going to see what the weather's like. We'll climb Mt Whitney, highest mountain in something America, Western America, I can't remember, but it's a big mountain. If the weather's good, we're going to climb that, and then we've got a couple of passes, and then we've got the highest point on the Pacific Crest Trail, which is Forester Pass. We got 8 days of food on board. Not as much water because there's a lot of water sources now. We've also got bear canisters. You're legally obliged to carry all your food in a bear-proof canister. So packs are heavy. As you can see, I've got a new pack. When I get through the Sierra, I'll give a good review of all my gear and the gear I swapped out, and the gear will be swapping back too, because we all like a good gear video, don't we? So just going to do 4 to 10 miles today, see how we feel. Going to find a nice campsite, wait for the girls to catch up. Great times into the Sierra, putting the desert behind us. Desert was amazing, but what's coming up, it's just going to be fantastic. And you know I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to get some great shots, make you a good vid. Alright, let's get on the trail. Alright, we walked 4 miles, we camped, we woke up in the morning, and all 3 of us were flat on the ground. All 3 mats are deflated. So Jeremy and I walked back along the road, back to Grumpy's, had breakfast, bought new mats. Ka-ching. So we've got new mats. We feel like we're just starting again, so now we're going out to the Sierra. We've sent some other mats home, bought some more supplies. How are you feeling about it, Jeremy?
A lot better now. I've got something warm to sleep on.
A lot better than a few hours earlier, Wanderlocks.
Yes.
We were all a bit down, weren't we?
And now I've got more peanut butter than you can shake a stick at as well, so that's good.
Yes.
Alright, back on the trail. Earthlings. After yesterday's morning drama with the sleeping mats, we managed to get 17 miles in to the Kern River bridge. I've seen that quite a few times on YouTube. It's a really lovely, slow, lazy river, very quiet, with a bridge that's got swallows nesting in it. So we got there and watched the swallows, and then actually camped back up the trail a little bit, 5 minutes back up the trail. Yesterday we did about 17 miles, but it was all ascent up through the rocks and the meadows, getting through the foothills of the Sierras. I think we did 1.5 kilometers. Well, we went from 6,000 feet to over 10,000 feet, so it's quite a lot of climb. Same thing today, a lot of climb today, getting higher and higher. Going for 19 miles today, just mileage, see the views, enjoy the trail, find a nice camp spot, and then we've got to think about how we're going to get to Whitney. Mount Whitney is I'm going to give you some rubbish fact that I've got wrong now, highest mountain in, I'll correct that after. It's a side trip, it's not on the Pacific Crest Trail, but it's an easy side trip. So we're going to do that, weather permitting, and then it's the day after that, we're heading for Forester Pass. I think Forester Pass is the highest point of the PCT. So a lot of good stuff coming up. Alright, I'll take you with me, let's get back on the trail. Look at these two nerding out on trees. Morning Earthlings, me, Jeremy and Wanderlocks had an amazing campsite last night. I'll just give you a quick scan of it. Oh, sun. It's actually quite warm this morning. We got 2 16s to Whitney, and I've written on my hand for you the heights of Whitney. Wanderlocks has told me that it's the highest mountain on continental America, continental USA. It's 14,494 feet, which is 4,417 meters. So we've got 2 days to the ranger station there. Then we'll hike up it in the morning, come back down, have an easy walk to get in position to do Forester Pass, which is the highest pass on the highest point of the Pacific Crest Trail, and I didn't write that one down, so you'll have to have that one tomorrow. Alright, we're going to pack up, get on trail. We've had porridge and coffee. It's going to be a great day. Unbelievable. Just got to Chicken Spring Lake. Chicken Spring Lake. Oh, I'm gonna edit that. Just got to Chicken Spring Lake. Unbelievable. It's been another great, fantastic day. Hiking up to the Sierra, up through the Sierra Nevada mountains, getting higher and higher. One more day to Whitney. This place is just fantastic. So still and quiet. Look at that. This trail is still just amazing. We're so out of the desert now and in such a different environment. Oh, it's so good. There's young Marta over there taking photos of me. I'll take photos of her back. Alright. So we're going to have a relaxing night tonight. We've only got 16 miles to the ranger station before we hike up Whitney. So easy day tomorrow. Easy day. Probably won't be, will it? Alright, great times still. Great times.